Hello and welcome to the Module 4 of the Beginner's Guide to Academic Scholarships. And this module is going to cover navigating through application process. We will discuss preparing the necessary application documents and then deadline management for multiple applications. And then we will look at some submission do's and don'ts that you need to be aware of. And so let's start with preparing the necessary application documents. So these are the list of necessary documents that you need to have before you can begin any scholarship application process or journey. The first one is making sure that you have an international passport. Yes, you cannot travel without your international passport. And so wherever you are and you are watching this course, ensure that if you are at the university or if you are in high school, ensure that you make an early application for your passport so that it will not delay your scholarship application process. So the next document to make available is your transcripts. So transcripts are the detailed information of the courses that you've undertaken throughout your education. So you must make available the transcripts from your university possibly, and make sure that you request for them early as possible. If you are still at the university or if you are about to graduate, make sure that once you graduate, you make the application for your transcripts so that you can prepare them to have all of them as early as you can, so that it will not also delay your application process for scholarships. Next on this documents list is for you to have your certificates. Certificates from your university and your high school. Make sure you have those certificates requested for and you have them available at your disposal. Language proficiency proof is the next document I would want to discuss. If you've had an opportunity to write an English proficiency test, well, it's good, you can have it at hand. There are some schools and some scholarships that would also accept your West African examination certificates where you did English. Yes, there are some schools that would require that as well. So if you do not or currently have not written any English language proficiency test, then it's okay to use your West African certificate examination. And that also should remind you that it will limit the number of schools that will request that you actually have an English language proficiency test available or test written and have the certificate available. Another thing that some schools, another document that some schools will accept is an English proficiency document or certificate or a letter from your university. And so if you can request that also from your university, that would make your application a bit easier. So to prove your English proficiency, you can use either your West African examination certificate or you can use a letter from your university to prove that yes, you are proficient in English, or if you have written an English proficiency test, such as the IELTS, these are the three documents you can show to prove that yes, indeed, you are proficient in English. So another document that you have to have is a must is your personal statement or your statement of purpose, which we have already discussed extensively in the earlier recordings, and so you can go back to check on that. So make sure you have a template, because you are going to be writing it to suit the specific university and the specific scholarship that you will be making, and so have a universal template and see how you can rewrite it to suit the specific scholarship. So that document is also important and required, your personal statement or your statement of purpose. Recommendation letters are also some documents that you cannot do away with. That means that at some point you need to have the recommendation letters at hand. Other applications would require that you have the details of your referees so that they can always send them a link for them to fill in those recommendation applications. We have discussed recommendation letters extensively, so you can go back and recheck those videos that we've done already. And so these are all the necessary documents you need to make sure they are all available before you can even begin or to think of starting your scholarship application journey. What I would advise is make sure that you have a scanned copy of all of these documents and make sure you have created a folder on your laptop or on your phone to save these documents in there so that it will be readily available for any application that you intend to make.